and you never walk.
Did you cut me off, Simon?
Welcome. Yeah, maybe. We're not here to talk about other leagues and other competitions in this great world of our Star Wars. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Wrap. We're up to round 6, and yes, for those that did take notice, I was very quick to make sure that particular footage didn't go any longer than absolutely necessary. So thanks can be left in the comments as always. But as always, I am joined, of course. I'm Simon Morgan. I'm joined alongside by a very happy Red by the name of Carlos Del Rio.
I am a very happy Red. We won the Champions League. I am super stoked. We had plenty of action there at Madrid. But so as a Liverpool supporter, I will certainly sing the song anytime because I'll never walk alone, Simon. You'll never walk alone.
No.
I'll walk beside you.
No.
I'll keep you company.
No.
But we are here to talk about Southwest Victoria football action, people. And we have an interesting round 6 we're up to.
Yeah.
We just sort of hit the
third
third of the season. And we had a couple of travellers. We had Stall coming all the way to Warrnambool to face off the Warrnambool Wolves. And Deakin Dragons travelled all the way north to Padrina Park to face off the Hamilton Raiders in the seniors. But the juniors, the same. Stall brought the juniors. Corangamide brought the juniors to Warrnambool.
I think the
Warrnambool
Rangers, they went for a little bit of a drive as well.
They went to Padrina Park to face off the Red of Hamilton. So, Simo, I think we have a match to look into. Which is the first one we're doing?
Let's go straight into seeing action. We're going to be our match of the day, so to speak, this week is here in Warrnambool. We'll be watching the Warrnambool Wolves. They'll be hosting the Stall Pioneers.
Yes, Warrnambool Wolves hosting travelling Stall Pioneers at Harris Street Reserve.
Yes.
Was it wet?
Wet, doesn't look pretty there, Carl.
Oh, do I have to do it again, Simo?
No, I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
Just looking, it is what it is. But it's the second time that the two clubs have met. They met back in round 2. There's some possibly conflicting scorelines, but it was a win for the Wolves. It was it's either a 4-2 win or a 3-2 win, but either way, it is what it is. So.
It was a away win to the Wolves in round 2.
Yes.
But here we go. One of the Wolves, Jeff Mulling, Hunt in goals, Matthew Ambrose back, Kieran McGowan, Mark Hawkins, 2 million. Alex McCulloch is the captain for this fixture. Stephen Wally Wallace, Josh Bateman, Corey Shields, Morgan Hunt, and Christian Anthony is the starting lineup there. Simo, what a strong lineup to see the Wolves are put forward. It's Tommy Ratcliffe, Matthew Lee, Lucy Patridge, Safe, Sakate, and Brett Gaspar. They're the 4 substitutes for this particular fixture.
Yeah, absolutely. It's there's some good depth there, and I think Lucy Partridge and Safe Sakate coming back. Well, at least they're making their debut for the year at least.
Lucy played in Hamilton last week. Yep. So Safe. This is the first match back after his trip to Tanzania.
Doing good stuff for the local community there.
Yes.
If you're not aware of it, it might have some.
Yeah. Actually, click on the Bandari Project.
Yep.
Okay. Click on the Bandari Project. That saves a special project to help Tanzania primary school children get an education in Africa. So well done, Safe.
Yeah,
there's a plug.
Right,
So
We've got the Stall Pioneers now. They've got Wesley Husen. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's going to be starting in goals. We've got Ruben Macchia. We've got Chris Sire, Anthony Baxter, Jaden Hemley, Johanna Binyamana. I'm probably butchered it again. I do apologise. We've also got Brad Green, Matt Heffer, Naftari Migukuri, Robert Lambo, James Hibberd is the captain, and the reserve is Jason Uthusen. And I imagine with that particular surname, I'm sure Wesley and Jason are related somehow. I reckon they're the brothers, because if they're not related, well, that's just a massive coincidence for having these surnames.
I think they share the fun once upon a time. So. I think they're brothers. So very good. Okay, Windy Warrnambool. Look at our players just sort of wrapping around, ready for the action. Once again, Harris Street Reserve looks mint. It's only patches of the pitch there that look dry, but this match, I think a lot of people are looking forward to this rematch. The referee, it was a very good hit out last week, and this time around we have Oliver Hudson and the referee as the main central referee with a few
helping out, so it's always nice to have some refs doing so. But we're kicking off, Wolves in yellow, of course, and the Pioneers in green. And we've got
Alex McCulloch's on the ball at the moment, just passing in the midfield, trying to find Corey Shields there, under pressure straight away.
So we've got the Spell Pioneers there heading to your right off screen. It's a throw now for the Pioneers. Let's see what's going to happen. Number 2, I think that might have been Ruben in the deep left. Going back now to, not sure, a shot. First shot of the match.
2 camera angle?
Yes.
Oh.
Just for the first half. Because in the owner of the camera got very paranoid when it started downpouring, but anyway, that's neither here nor there at the moment. Now the Wolves are pressing forward.
Good cross.
It's a good cross there.
Morgan Moynihan just couldn't jump to get to that one. Rob Lembo, stall a legend there, passing the ball.
Matty Hefferboat's been intercepted. Nothing coming from it. Lembo again.
That's Naftari on the ball
That's
there.
Hibberd, the captain, the former, he's a winner of the Best and Fairest Division 2 2017 BDSA.
Yes.
So he's
you just told me that. Yeah, he had a good game over at Korangama there.
Scooped up by and cleared away by Hibberd. Not getting quite past the halfway point. Wolves still with the ball. Great turn there. From Wolves, pressing forward.
Corey Shields going to get a crossing to the right.
And
it's in.
Giggles in. And that's Josh Bateman with a 6-minute goal.
Great.
For the Wolves to kick proceedings off now. So we've got
Chris Anthony's just throwing the ball into the...
Now I think that's been blown as a foul throw.
So I take it back. Chris Anthony did not throw the ball in.
And we've got Nakia here. Let's see what he can do. He's going to have a look at some options.
Young fella, actually, Ruben's one of the young players at the moment doing really well over there, helping out the Stall Pioneers. But once again, Nikuri puts a ball forward but couldn't quite find the forwards. Jeffrey Ball and Hunt there. His head must be cold.
Yes, 9th minute now, pressing forward. It's a good clearance side by Hibberd though, and Heffer's going to try and keep it in. Does very well. There's Lembo, and trying to find Johanna there. Let's see, a big boot forward. Just trying to find one of his forwards. Might have been Ruben and Jeff said just to claim it up, scoop it up, and no real threat there, so to speak.
Okay, so his ball's left the area looking for Hawkins, who brings it up wide to Wallace. Wallace is looking for a feeding. Yes, Morgan has the ball. Oh, that's a great ball. Is it through to Bateman again?
Crosses.
Bateman's looking for. Oh, someone is there. That's Corey Shields. What a play, Wolves. That was a very good play.
Hibberd on the line, but not able to get anything on it, and it's 2-0 up already into the 11th minute, and that's a goal for Corey Shields.
11th minute, 2-0. Ooh, this is a long drive for Stroll at the moment coming here. They're not doing too badly, but the Wolves are putting a lot of pressure there in the defensive half. Lembo again.
It's up to Johanna. I believe that's Johanna.
Binyamana.
Siri now with the ball, and we've got, it's a free kick. Yeah, Hodgson's pointing towards the stall goal.
Toon's not happy, but it's a free kick. Was it him? Who's taking this free kick tonight? That's Maddie.
Let's have a look though. It's been pressed back. Whoa, a rocket, but it's gone wide.
Oh, that was close.
An absolute rocket there by Johanna. He'll be disappointed to not at least hit the target, but...
Morgan MH there, looking for offside.
There's an offside call there by Declan Mitchell.
Declan Mitchell is the linesman.
Pressing forward now, big ball by the Pioneers. And that's a free kick, that's a silly free kick given away by McGowan.
Yeah, I think he was going for the ball, but the young man did well to get in front of him, and then between him and the ball.
And Jeffy pops it, punches it away. And that's Nugent there, but nothing coming from it from the play there. Tackle there made by the Wolves. It's
McGowan. And
Pressing forward, I think that might be
he's still on
Bateman,
side
it's
there, he's trying to get
across.
across. Lembo just clears it away. How far back to Josh Bateman, who sends it deep. Morgan's there. And
Mr. Shields will pop it away again.
they all stole. I think they all stopped.
That's sort of a little bit of ball watching, and they'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, well, good. That was a good little cut back by Morgan, getting the header. Normally he goes for goals. I think the Wolves have been training really well and trying to get this their interplay happening, especially in their attacking half now. Once again, who's Bateman?
Bateman pressing forward.
Look at that. He's actually looking for options.
Oh,
Great. That was great.
in.
Nearly that knocked it in. Is he beating Rob Limbo? He has.
And
well done.
well done by
Wesley.
Davidson.
Get his on the ball.
Brilliant opportunity.
Ooh,
Pionners down. He'll be slowly up.
So I missed that just briefly, but Ollie Hudson was right there, so he's getting on play on advantage. Once again, Wally Wallace in the midfield looking for interplay. Was he onside?
Looks like so.
Alex McCulloch puts it in.
A good save.
And a good save.
And finding
good
a side.
save. Well done. So that was Josh Bateman who took the first shot with Wesley just getting a hand to it before it got to the back of the net.
27 minutes in now, and Wolves will
2 million. Nice little turn there. Trying to kick somewhere, but yeah, we still got it.
And another free kick. Given away by McGowan. It's 2 now.
Yeah.
Free kick just a little bit heavy and going over crossbar, not worrying Jeff Mullenband.
Hawks clears his lines, finds Corey Shields, who knocks it back and gets it back. Now he's looking for a cross. Morgan looks like he's
A few
running
options
towards
there.
it. A couple of Chris Anthony's coming down the back line as well, which is good.
And
Oh.
just over. Substitution, first substitution for match. Joseph Susan's coming on for Chris.
Also known as J.O.
Yes, we might
See, right, you gave him that
I did
name.
give him the name, it's stuck.
I think the boys at Stall have started calling him J.O. But Jason Ususan on the park now to give his team a little bit of a hand. It's McCulloch looking for some support. He's obviously looking for someone. He's
There's
not
Jason
coming in.
there on him.
Brings it back to
Yes.
Chris Anthings.
Jason's still going.
Back again, good. They're just knocking it
He's
around. Here we go.
Hibberd,
Hibbert's coming to put pressure on
There's
him.
some pressure by the Pioneers.
But that's alright, they stay in their line. The Wolves are trying to find
That's good.
a way
That's
through, but it's not going through. So
some good defending there by the Pioneers to really
just
put
holding
the
the
pressure
line
on.
there. Robbie Lembo trying to get
No, Manny Hatfield was trying to do something there, and it's
yeah, nice little back pass.
McClary there.
Oh, don't do that.
Ooh, is that Josh Bateman?
Oh, he stopped it.
That's going to be cleared. Yes, put away, cleared away.
Josh, that was wrapped with that pink ribbon, ready for you. Maybe his next pressing, he'll put it away. There we go, pressing away.
Wolves
Corey
pressing
Shields.
It's
Crosses
in. Ooh, there's an opportunity there. That's just been put wide by Wolves.
That was McGowan again.
Yeah, Pioneers trying to. Now the rain's starting to come
Yeah,
in.
I can hear the
You can
rain
hear an
coming
umbrella.
down.
Yes. And Wolves with possession on the right wing, putting it central. Who's that? Might be Corey.
Let's Corey Shields once again. He's looking for options because
Pressing forward.
that's my hand.
Steve
This
Wallace.
is, I was going to say, that's shooting distance.
That's shooting distance, and
And
that's
he's got it in. Nice shot, Wally. And well played, Corey.
yeah.
Digging the players, looking for options to
Mm.
make sure that his teammates can actually put another score in. What's the score here? 4-0.
4-0 at the moment with about 5 minutes to go, and I think there might be a bit of added time as well. And Wolves pressing forward again on the right-hand wing. It's getting very dark and overcast as well. It's a cross in,
Oh,
play
little
back.
tapping.
but that's just a bit wide by Wally, I think. Yeah, Wesley with the kick.
Now, where is the wind going? They've actually playing with the wind still at the moment. I can see it, but they're not.
See, remember with the ball, let's see what he does. He's trying to find an
He's
option.
trying to find an option at the wing. Someone's going to be at the wing.
So that might be Mac here,
Yeah,
I
that's
think, on the right wing. Beating
He's
a
trying to
few.
beat here.
And he's done
Kick
well.
on Ruben. Yes.
Where's his option?
Where's the support? Nice deep cross.
And it's
Oh! It's a
So,
chance!
yeah. And that's gonna
Oh.
just go to the left. There was a very good opportunity, but
Oh, it was,
Corner.
it was a corner. Once again, not
Jeff
deep
get
enough.
close to it.
I think the trick is to get that ball deep
Also
and
looking-
away from the keeper.
Also trying to clear. Still in position.
Lots of green there pressing.
Still going, still going. The green machine are making it hard for them.
No, but this is good, Wolves. They're just knocking around. They don't want to just boot it out. They're playing it out. And look at that. They've actually pulled it out. Now 2 on 2. 2 on 3. Here comes it.
Here comes the cavalry, but offside
Offside
call.
call.
As Wesley Husen comes out to play the ball.
That's good defending by Stalling. They held their lines with incoming traffic.
42nd minute now, and I think that's going to be a corner.
Alright, J.O. is going out there to take this one again, I think. Yes. He's going there anyway.
Yeah, he's there.
Yep.
So let's see,
see how deep you get this one.
A few green players there.
And get it away from the Wolves keeper. They might have a chance to create something here.
It's one on each post, the ball's being whipped in.
It's not deep enough.
No. And it's cleared away by
43.
What have we got now? It's Josh Bateman. He's well clear. He's still got Naftari though on him. But there's Corey Shields.
That's Corey. Good stop,
Stop.
Is it not? Yes!
Stop again. But third time's a charm. And it's a 43rd minute for Christian Anthis.
Christian Anthis, well done. Nice goal. I think that might be his first goal in this campaign. Chris.
Oh yeah, 1 minute at a time to go.
Chris is from Germany, I believe.
Okay. It's crossed it by Wolves. It's gone a bit too deep, but it's been chased down by Alex McCulloch, the captain, passing it back to the
Chris Atkins against.
Whips the ball in.
Nice.
It's a good head there by
Hibberd. He's getting from. Here's J.O. Chasing the ball. Yes, his hair's wet. And it must be it.
Throw.
Quick throw. There mustn't be long to go here. Playing the 46th minute.
Now passing it back to J.O. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah,
try and press forward.
3 moves pressure.
Might be just a little bit too heavy there. And it's passed back to Jeffy. Got a bit of time. Finding one of his defenders. 46 minutes, there can't be much to go, I'd say, as the ball gets cleared up into middle, it's just about done.
Alright, Limbo's done.
He's giving away a free kick.
No, he gave away the free pressure on him, but here we go. Bateman's quick free kick, but to no avail. The half has finished.
Yes.
5-0 to the Wonderful Wolves at the moment.
Yeah, very commanding lead at the moment, but it's only half time, and as we both know, Carlos, a lot can happen in 45 minutes of football, so I don't think you can discount the Stoll Pioneers just yet.
No, but there was some action happening over at Padrina Park as well.
Yes.
The Hamilton Raiders were playing against the Deakin Dragons. Deakin Dragons drove to that fixture with a full team, I believe, and the scores at the half over there was 0-0. So, no goal scorers yet in the match over there. Last time Deakin travelled up there, they pulled an upset.
They did.
Can they do it again? Morgan, can you do it again? Morgan Brown, that is.
Morgan Brown.
But they've got
Can
Taff.
find a goal.
Tough.
Taffy. Was Taffy up there?
Taffy was up there.
Way on your Taff.
Taffy was up there. I've got a couple of photos from the match here that we're just going to put there. There's Taff.
Hey.
I think he was there. Yes, he was. But 0-0 at the half over there.
Mm-hmm.
But other matches that actually happened during round 6, if we do under 12s for a second, Simo, we have back in Hamilton, the Hamilton Raiders Red played the Warrnambool Rangers under 12. And the scores there at the half was 0-1.
Yep.
Close.
Yeah, close, very close.
Close one. There was Rangers had scored with G. Atkins.
Yep.
Scoring in the 21st minute there. And the second half, Simo, what happened was that the Rangers kicked 5 goals.
Oh, yeah.
And Hamilton kicked 1 goal. Well done. But the final scoreline was 6-1. Scorers for Hamilton.
It was technically a name.
Okay. It was given to Hamilton, but it was scored by a Rangers boy. Zeb Brown got an own goal there in the 26th minute. But other scorers for the Rangers were Jay Olsen, McCulloch. Jay Olsen got on the sheet as well. Christian Wise once again, and G Atkins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
6 goals to 1. So it's a
6-1.
very comfortable win for the Rangers of Blue.
Yep. We stay with under 12s. This time this game was played at Harris Street Reserve, Warrnambool Wolves Yellow versus Stall Pioneers. Wolves Yellow were 2-0 up at the half. Goals by Jameson Muglitz and Will Callahan. And the final scores was Warrnambool Wolves Yellow 6, Stall Pioneers 0. So more goal scorers for the Wolves in this game. Jameson got another 2 actually, second half.
A trick hero.
Kane Harmon, he would have played in goals for the first half, so he got on the score sheet the second half. Well done, Kane. And Will Callahan again. So a couple of boys there from the Wolves getting a brace. Pioneers didn't get on the score sheet this time around, but I'm sure next time they meet, they'll give him a good game when they host them at home.
Yeah.
So they have to travel the 200 plus Ks.
Yeah. Well, hopefully next time. I was going to say, hopefully next time they won't have to worry about issues with tyres and wheels on buses.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a bit of a. Yeah, so there was a little bit of an issue with the Stall cavalry coming down. So, but they seem.
That's alright. We'll good luck to them. Yeah. They made it.
They made it. That's all that matters.
That's it. Okay.
Didn't know that, Simmer.
No. Well, there was another travelling team that went to Harris Street Reserve. That was Corangamite Lions. Under 12, we're playing the Warrnambool Wolves under 12s yellow. Half-time score, Wolves yellow 4-0.
Ooh.
Okay, yep. Scorers Will Hazel, and not Will Hazel, with you. We're at Rayhan with you there. They were the 4 scorers the first half. And the second half, Warrnambool Wolves yellow 7. Corangamite Lions 0. The other scorers were Jared Nowakowski, Francisco Konyan, and once again Raihan Widyol. I think that's how you say it.
We hope so.
Congratulations to those goal scorers. Corangamite Lions again. Commiserations to you, but did they have trouble with the bus or the cast? Don't know.
Not that I know of, but they'll persevere. I'm sure they'll always persevere and they won't give up.
No. So, yeah, long trip to those teams, but keep going, Lions, keep going.
Oh, yeah, so,
and well done, Wolves.
So what does that mean for the ladder, Carlos?
Is there a ladder here?
You do.
Surely, under 12 ladder, here we go. Wolves Black, sitting on top with 12 points, equal to Warrnambool Rangers. On 12 points again, same goal difference. Warrnambool Wolves Yellow in 3rd. Hamilton Raiders Blue sitting nicely on 4th, Stall Pioneers on 5th, Hamilton Raiders Red on 6th, and Corangamite Lions 7 positions at the moment at a third of the way of the season. So still plenty of soccer left.
Still plenty of games to be played.
Plenty of action ready to go that way. Next, under 14s.
Yes.
And we have a little clip here because the under 14s Southwest Victorian Football Association is sending a team to the country championships. Thanks to Football Victoria's Tony Francis.
On you, Tony.
Good on you, Tony. We've been able to put a team together. The kids that wanted to go and have a go are all ready, and they're probably on a car as this video goes live, getting ready for the next match, for the first match Saturday morning in Albury.
It's a big drive.
Big drive, but we're up to it.
Yes.
So first of all, congratulations to those kids who are representing the association. Next year, the association will be having the opportunity to send lots more teams as we build this league. And there's already work in the tracks, to get this going and get the momentum going to be able to field teams at all the junior ages. To look at it for the association. So look out for that. But congratulations, Dan. And we had a quick chat to the vice captain. We couldn't get the captain on the night, but we had a quick little chat to the vice captain, Josh Colman, from the SWVFA under 14s country championships representative team. And let's have a hear what Josh has to say. All right, Josh. Country championships. Looking forward to the big hit out?
Yeah, looking forward to it very much so. Second time for me. I did it last year, we did alright. I'm just looking forward to this year.
Yep.
Bit of a challenge.
Yeah, it should be a great weekend with players from both, from all the teams, from Stall, from Corangamite, from the Wolves and the Rangers. It's great to get all you boys that normally playing against each other, having a battle together and representing the association. So who do you reckon is going to be your toughest opposition? Do you know who you're going to be playing against?
Not sure, maybe Geelong, because they seem like they'll be a pretty good side.
Yep.
From last year, and Sunraysia last year was a hard team to play.
Sunraysia have always been very strong.
Yeah.
In the junior football, but hopefully the Southwest Victoria can show them something and you guys come out of it. Yep. So all training going well. Tonight was a good turnout for your last hit out.
Yeah.
You got one more training, or is that it?
That was it.
All right. No worries. All right. When you come back, tell us all about it. We'll do a little bit of a story. All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, that was Josh Colman, vice captain of SWVFA and the 14 rep squad. He plays for the Corangamite Lions.
Yes.
Simo?
Yes. So the good thing is that each team has at least one.
Yeah, we have representatives from all of the teams, and we'll just quickly name them.
Yep.
And congratulations, boys and girls. We have from the Corangamite Lions, Josh Colman and Derek McRae.
Yep.
Hamilton Raiders, Benjamin Perkins, Charles Sanbar, Stall Pioneers, Noah Lions, Warrnambool Rangers, Aga Atkins, Hamish Braithwaite, Matt Garner, Will Hammond and Kai Shepherd-Wright. And from the Warrnambool Wolves we have Jeff Collins, Max Collins, Oliver Cook, Brody Gaspar, Harry Howe, Toby McDonald-Harry.
Oh,
Looks like a very good, strong team.
Especially with the forwards. So we've got Noah Lyons. He actually plays in the under-12s. He's, I think he's got about 12 goals to his name thus far in the under-12 comp. So him and I reckon alongside with Toby McDonald-Harry, I think it's going to be a very promising attack.
Yeah, Josh Colman in the back line, he can actually play, he plays some goals, but also he's a very dominant player in the under-14s. As you can see, he's like towers over me.
Yeah, well,
in the video.
It's not hard to do, guys, let's be honest, but it is what it is.
So, but yeah, congratulations, boys, and good luck.
Yes.
All right, it's all about your experience over there.
Yes.
All right, we want to obviously hear how you all are going.
Yep.
But it's going to be hard ass. Some associations playing against are very strong, but these boys are going to be better for it.
Yep.
To having played at country championships. And if you have a good tournament, maybe someone comes over to you or your mum and dad and goes, "Hey, buddy, can we have a talk? We'd like to sign the contract to maybe head over to Romania."
Oh, you never know.
I don't know what scouts are out there looking for players, but you never know.
You never know. Just give it all just give it your best. That's all your coach Tony Francis, I believe, is going to be.
Tony Francis is going to be helped with, I believe, I'm not too sure who's actually helping it out over there. But good luck to those involved.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. So under 14 matches, then we quickly look at it. We had Warrnambool Wolves under 14 playing Corangamite Lions under 14s. Here at Harris Street Reserve one more time, and the scores at the halftime: Wolves 1, Corangamite 0 at that point. All right, Joseph Ling on the score sheet for the first half.
Yep.
Good on you, Joseph. And then the second half, it was a 1-0 half again, but it went to the Wolves. 1-0, so just edged both halves by 1 goal, and the scorer in that was Toby McDonald-Harry.
Of course.
Good stuff, but tight game there.
Yes, that's what we
2
like.
1 goals per half. It seems to be a very close league in the other 14s.
It's a good thing.
So that's a good thing. So, and then the other under 14 match was Hamilton Raiders, were once again hosting Warrnambool Rangers at the Junior Park.
Yep.
The score at the half was Hamilton 0, Warrnambool Rangers 2. Okay, goals were Harry Annette and Damien Spitz for the Warrnambool Rangers. And in the second half, it was a hard battle. It was a 0-0 half.
Oh, okay.
So those 2 goals in the first half were enough to give victory to the Warrnambool Rangers. So once again,
a close game.
It was a close game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not many goals in that one. Hamilton Raiders had to win last week at home against the Warrnambool Wolves.
They did.
So the ladder should be looking pretty even. Let's have a look at the ladder here for the under 14s. Warrnambool Rangers sitting on top with 15 points at the moment. YNWA Wolves second on 12. Hamilton Raiders on 6. Corangamite Lions on 3. So I think some of those earlier matches, you know, a couple of one-sided matches there for the bottom team, but now they're coming up. They're only losing by 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah.
So it's very keep going, boys and girls. You guys are playing full pitch soccer, and it's a great league going on in the 14s at the moment. And our final talk for the juniors, under 16s, one match, Hamilton Raiders against YNWA Rangers this time around. At the half, the Rangers were 7-0 up. That's a hard ask for the Raiders. And at the end of the game, it was Rangers 13, Hamilton 0. So Hamilton boys didn't have, and boys and girls didn't have a good day there.
No.
Liam Gurry, Alexander Fetley got a couple. Who else is there? Liam Gurry got one. Ruben Coddy got one, I believe. Who else? Sorry, Jordan Whitten got a couple, and Harry Dodson. Well done, and Duggan. I always forget how to say his name. Is Osher Duggan. So well done to those YNWA Rangers boys who got on the score sheet this week. There were lots of you. All right.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit of work for the Hamilton Raiders to be able to do that. They've had 2 losses at home.
They'll be okay.
The last couple of weeks. So
okay.
maybe this break will do them well. But at the moment, the Rangers are on top, followed by the YNWA Wolves and Hamilton Raiders there at the 3-team league that we have in the under 16s.
Yep.
All right, juniors, have a rest, except for those that are going to country championships, and be ready to when you come back for some junior fixtures. There might even be a night game.
Ooh!
A little birdie told me that there could be a night fixture for round 7.
Ooh.
So fingers crossed that happens, and
yes,
all the teams involved can get involved in that. And obviously, the rap will be there.
As always.
We'll feel some action on the lights.
Absolutely. It's always special too.
Might even bring in some special cameras or something, I don't know.
Ooh, I didn't think we had room in the budget for that.
Are we done?
Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
sure we could.
We'll spend some pennies.
But it's hard to see in the lights, so we'll see something. But we as refs, we always keep an eye on things. And one of the things that we keep an eye on is holding, pushing, and when does a ref blow it? When will the ref blow his whistle when something like that happens? So let's have a chat about that in Ref's Corner. Ref's Corner. All right, viewers. For this Ref's Corner, we're going to talk about Law 12, fouls and misconduct, and in particular, we're going to talk about one part of the fouls that we as referees need to keep an eye on when we blow the whistle to stop play. But Law 12 says that you can get pulled for a foul for the following incidents: careless, reckless, or using excessive force, charging an opponent, holding an opponent, and we're going to give a few examples very shortly on that, handling the ball, goalkeeper offences, dangerous play, impeding an opponent or obstructing an opponent, and obviously preventing the goalkeeper from releasing the ball. They are the 7 areas where you can be pinged for a foul. But more importantly, Simo, play the whistle, players. Even though we might see a foul, we are determined to let play go as much as possible if you've got the advantage. I do that. Some referees do this, but it's good to sort of have a verbal as well and say, hey, play on, and remember, there's only one guy in charge when you all take on the field, and that's us wearing this badge. Okay, so don't look for an opponent or your own players to make your own decisions. Look at us. But in saying that, holding an opponent, similar.
Yes.
When you hold, how do you hold an opponent?
Well,
In multiple ways, right?
there's lots of ways. Let's have a look at them.
Let's have a look at a few examples of what's legal and what's not. Alright viewers, I hope you enjoy that. Simo enjoy that.
That was good.
That was good fun. I'll get you back another day. But hey, it's all about getting advantage, obviously, and getting an unfair advantage in particular when holding up the player. Alright, we talked a little bit about body positioning, so if someone's charging in just side to side, that's okay. As long as you start holding or pulling, then you can be pinned for a foul. Alright, that's it for breast corner, but
So now you know. What is knowing colours?
knowing is half the battle.
Right, hopefully that's been informative. It was fun. It was fun to film. I'll tell you that. But anyway.
Well, we'll see what we pick up on that when we referee next, Simon.
Yes.
But yeah, as you know, we got our eye on most things.
We do. And if you do have a question that you want to ask the refs of the South West Victorian Football Association, leave a message and we'll endeavour to answer it as best and as comical as we can. And we try anyway.
We try. Maybe we'll be serious next time.
Oh, no. Anyway, moving on. So heading back to Harris Street Reserve. The Warrnambool Wolves are currently 5-0 up against the Travelling Style Pioneers.
Can they come back?
Well, anything can happen, Carlos.
Did they have the big talk at half time?
I wonder if J.O. or maybe
Chris Siray,
Oh, I'm
Rob
sure.
Lembo.
I'm sure Lembo would have had a few words to say. Let's see if the Style Pioneers they can get up and try and make it exciting.
Second half here. Nice graphics, you know.
Oh, thank
We love
you.
our graphics.
Yes.
Matthew Lee now is in. Thomas Ratcliffe is in.
So a few subs being
Couple of
made up.
substitutes. So it's Pioneers start with the ball first. But they don't have it for long. I think that was a handball.
And
Is
it's,
that what it's called? Yeah,
possibly. It's rain's coming down as well, so the cameraman, Joe the cameraman, taking refuge in the players' little hut, the bench, not wanting to get himself or the equipment wet. So anyway, we've got the Wolves pressing up forward, but that's intercepted.
I think that was Tommy Ratcliffe who put the ball up forward. There's Robbie Lembo now on the other wing. Nice little play, Rob. Here we go. Yes.
It's just teased out.
I think that was
Wolves with the ball.
so Anthony Baxter, number 6.
Tommy Radcliffe there from afar, it's hard to tell. That might be Maddie Lynn possibly. And it's been intercepted there by
Johanna again.
Yep. Let's see, Wolves are trying to sort of string a few passes. It's not sort of working out, and it's Henley that's passed along, but he hasn't found his target. That might have been Mark Hawkins there, passing it to Matty Lim. Lim back now to Tommy Radcliffe. And he's fine. Josh Bateman.
Trying to find some Alex McCulloch.
Still pressing forward.
With Bonnie.
It's a good through ball there. That might be Corey Shields. Let's see what he's done. Oh, he's going to do the cut pass.
Oh, he's giving it to Josh Bateman.
That's some good team play there.
Yes,
That's
well
a
done.
47-minute goal for Josh Bateman. So,
2 minutes into this.
Wolves pretty putting the goal up 6-0 now.
Well, they are playing with the wind. As you can see, there is slightly flag movement going towards the attacking half of the Wolves there. Nice little 1-2 bounce wall pass there. Oh!
It's just caught Corey Shields there. I think a free kick. It's going to be taken by Josh Bateman. Let's see what he can do with it. Into the box. And a head by Matt Lynn, but he doesn't find the target.
Didn't make contact there. There we go. Mark the Hawkins.
Finding Nugent.
Toon, Nguyen. Looking for a nice little 1-2. It's
Shields again.
Corey Shields again. Look at that.
Chris Siri trying to get the tackle in.
Oh!
And it's a shot
It's still
attempt,
follow
isn't it?
up, unlucky. Hey, the Wolves are playing at a good pace here. They're on every few seconds they're moving the ball around, finding players. Let's see if we can count him. Oh, that's only one. 1, 2, 3. Good, a pass.
Down the line to Josh
There we go.
Bateman.
Josh Bateman. He's only got 1-on-1 here.
But Wesley
That's
who's
nice. Just gets a really good.
Puts
And that
pressure.
was a ball straight into the forward line too after 3 passes. So the other teams are going to have to figure out
Yep.
how to play against him. Sorry, Simone. Just obviously everyone will be watching this particular feature game to learn a couple of maybe weak points against the Wolves because they're actually playing well. We'll see. It's another shot.
Ooh. Starts up tackle. Oliver Hudson's not liking it, and he's going to finding a card.
Which one?
Looks like it's going to be yellow for Ruben here.
Yeah.
And I think he's accepting of it. Not the best of challenges.
So is Toon stay on the field?
He did stay on.
Yeah. Good hitter. Just wide. But he's coming off now. Poor fella. No, he's alright.
Lucy.
Well done for his second game at the SWVFA. There's a bit of a trick there for J.O. Jason, and is he going to take it?
So he's certainly readying himself. Yep. Certainly indicates.
Who's he got up there? Come on, he must have the big fella.
And puts it on target. It goes straight to Jeff Hunt.
Well done, Jeff. Kept your eye on the ball. Saw that going to 66th minute.
Wolves cross in.
And
Josh Bateman pressing forward now. He's going to cross, not a hard cross.
Get rid of it, boys.
Gets rid of it, passes it on.
Mustn't have gone very far. Once again, Wolves corner. Ouch!
Ooh. And the free kick, he was no doubt he was probably trying to go for the ball, but just
collected the young
put
fella.
back.
Josh mustn't have tried to get a free kick here.
Let's see what he can do. We're in the 69th minute now.
So it's deep, so the camera's gone over and
nothing resulting from that by the looks. Wolves again with the ball. We're going to Wallace and that's
Corey Shields.
He won't like that. He would probably be cursing himself there. He knows he's a lot better than that, but
yeah, we're getting all this on film too. So the balls might be having a little bit. Is that going in? No. Okay.
That's still in play.
Chris
done very well to get that out of play and get it out of trouble, out of jail, so to speak.
Directly from the ball. Trying to loop it up into the wing there. Not quite, but the Pioneers don't clear the lines well, so now they're chasing again.
It's a through ball,
Trying to through ball, Morgan Hunt.
But that's going to be collected by Wes Susan.
That's coming out.
15 minutes left of play, it's a throw, it's been intercepted by the
Jay, but
Pioneers.
yeah, you got to be tuned, and you're giving it to Matthew Lim, who has passed it, but didn't do far enough. You know, this is good pressure.
Good knock the ball around.
He's knocking around. He's off.
And that's kept it in. He's kept it in.
He's off. No, he's in. Oh, the whistle didn't go.
It's a goal for Josh Bateman. 76-minute goal.
That one was a little bit tough to take, maybe. Who's coming off? Mark Hawkins. Maybe Ambrose is on. I think he started the game.
He did.
I didn't see much of him in the first half. But, look who's this guy.
Save Sakade.
Sakade has made his debut on the 76th minute.
Let's see if he can string something together in the last 13 minutes.
Well, he might show it. I'm not sure how fit he is, but he's definitely got the class.
Pioneers with the ball, pressing forward now.
Pioneers haven't seen safe play before.
It's he's trying to put a shot on target, didn't get enough behind it.
Lucy Partridge moving well on the wing there to create space for the Wolves. Once again, we were on the right hand wing Alex McCulloch
Press forward.
loses the ball, but gets it back again. Looking for someone to link in. 2 million. And the ball is there, not quite.
Straight to the keeper, straight to Wesley. Wesley has a look to see what the options are.
78th minute now, Simo.
Big punt by the big man. And who's he going to find? It finds the head of, it might have been Ambrose onto Lucy and that's Henley. Pressing forward now. Let's see what the Ponies can do.
Big 2 Wolves, big 3 Wolves, and he needs support. Yes, he's found him.
What's this?
Shot!
Slow.
Oh!
It's a poster. It's a poster. They just. I think Jeff might have got
He
fingers
got
to
a
it.
finger to it. Well done, Jeff.
Might have got fingers. But that was a very promising opportunity. Now, Carlos.
Did it go in?
I don't think it went in, so
Okay, so
that would be a retake. So that's a good tip there for certain players. If the ball doesn't enter the field of play, you take it again.
It's not in play.
That's right. We got a free kick. The Pioneers got themselves a free kick.
Did they knock knees?
I'm not sure, but we've got the ball, but it's not going to be taken by.
Look! Oh, it's on target.
Jeff Moore,
Just watches it nicely coming into his hands.
Right, let's see what he's going to do. That's Matty Lim there out on the left wing.
Yeah.
Let's see his pace. Crosses it back
Finds it
into
to Toon. He's gone wide to Morgan. Save now. He's going to have a hit.
He's got stars in his eyes, but he puts it over. You can't blame him though. He had a bit of space and he is capable. Let's see, Ponies trying to press forward again. We've got about 9 minutes left of play. There's Hibberd trying to make the tackle, not successful, unfortunately. Let's see now. And, that's a very nasty challenge there by Neftari. And Curry picked up a yellow card there.
Okay.
In the 82nd minute.
So deep cross. And Pony still
I think they'll
got a touch. Were they the last one to get a touch? Let's say they got a touch.
Yeah. Looks like
Short corner.
There we go.
Alright, what's safe going to do? Is he going to whip it in or is he going to try to dance it in? It's a nice cruise to the spot.
Greens.
Alright, Greens can push.
Let's see what they can
Oh, boys, unlucky.
do. Just over the crossbar.
Was that maybe him?
It might have been Rodio Crucere with the ball, sends it down.
Okay, here we go. There's a good linkage into the midfield. Who's looking for a runner? We got a runner here.
Jeff Morgan,
Always
brings
wins.
the party for the Pioneers. Safe now the ball. And finds Matty Lim. Matty Lim's going to
No, that's Toon.
Toon, sorry. And it's
Wally.
Putting it across
Passing
here.
to.
Oh, what a save by
Good save.
Yes.
Wes. Unlucky there, Josh. That was going in. Save to take the corner.
Let's see what he can do with it.
Save Sakate. He's going for the show one. Oh yeah, because there's space.
Let's see what they can do. Ooh. No, whistle.
That was all body.
Safe now with the ball. He's going to put it in the middle.
Ambrose is there. There he is.
And
What's he going to do? Is he going to pass it? Well done.
passes it to Lucy, but nothing coming from it by the looks.
It's a 50-50 goal. So put on the pressure. 88th minute here. Morgan Mullingham to 2 million, who is filling on. Nice little fun, someone deep there. Wally Wallace.
Let's see what he can do.
He's going to
beats his man.
He's going to. Oh!
He went for it and
Did he get it?
he got it.
Oh!
It's just that little bit of space between Wesley and that upright, and the ball just slips past.
Too much space there.
So 8-0, 89th minute, pressing on to 90. We're running out of time. Bateman, I think, with the ball, he's trying to start a bit of a shot. It goes a little bit wayward. We've only got about 15 seconds left of play, Carlos. Pioneers will be still pressuring and pushing and trying to find a consolation goal.
Oh, lucky there, trying to get back safe still. Yeah, doing a bit of work on the midfield.
And that's it.
That's
and that's
it.
the full time.
comprehensive win there by the Warrnambool Wolves against the travelling Stall team. It's always going to be a bit tricky when you're making such a long drive.
It is.
Down to Warrnambool, but they didn't give up.
No, it's still, there's potential, there's new players, they're getting trying to gel, and it's great for the league that all these new players are coming in to try and play for their local town, Stall. Long drive, but the Wolves are dominating at the moment. This is the fifth win of the league, undefeated. Let's have a quick chat to the captains to give us a bit of their thoughts on the game right now.
First half was fantastic. That was the best we played, I think, this year. First half it was great. We played to our strengths, but a bit sloppy second half. But that's right. That's something we'll work on.
Linking up and communicating and starting to move together. It's a little bit we need to work on training nights.
Yep.
Missing some key bullets, but I do believe we've got some talent there that can really develop in the next few games.
We must have a chat there with Alex McCulloch and James Hibberd, the captains of their respective clubs, and I think both teams have got reason to be happy with how things are going, and a lot of football to be played. So
there's still plenty of the season left, Simo, and also everyone's going to be fighting for the top 3 spot, heading into the finals and playing for the championship. Those two teams anyway are looking forward, but the other two teams, Hamilton Raiders and Deakin Dragons, their game, which was played at the same time, was 0-0 at the half.
Yes.
And the score at full time was Hamilton 3, Deakin Dragons nothing. Bad luck, Deakin. So Hamilton got the revenge.
Well done.
Last time Deakin travelled, they were 2-1 winners. This time 3-0 losers. For the Raiders, the scorers were Leroy Mojica Perez in the 57th minute. Then Jamie King on the 62nd. Wait a minute, Jamie King. Jamie King plays for the Dragons. Oh my God, Simo, they did it again. An own goal.
The curse, it returns.
Dragon curse is back. Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Jamie King, own goal, 62nd. And Anthony McFarlane scoring for the third goal.
Yes.
On the 67th minute, for a 10-minute period, goals went boom, 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 and then nothing. So must have been a close match, I must say.
Yes.
3 minutes, lack of concentration by the Dragons, giving a non-goal. But well done to the Hamilton Raiders getting the first win for the season.
Yes, and well done to Jamie King for scoring in the last 2 outings between these 2 clubs as well. So goes from hero to villain, so to speak. But oh well.
No, he cancelled his own score.
He did
last time. Anyway. We're assuming that they took the right number down too. So, Jamie, you get him back next time. But what that means now is that the Warrnambool, the ladder has the Warrnambool Wolves on top, 15 points, 5 wins. Corangamite Lions 9. They have 3 wins, 1 loss at the moment. They had the bye this round. Stall Pioneers sitting on 3rd with 6 points, 2 wins. Deakin Dragons and Hamilton Raiders now on 3 points each. So, I think the Wolves are actually, at the moment, the informed team, but everyone, like I said, will be fighting for that 3rd position.
Well, nothing's guaranteed either. I mean,
to play the championship. So
there's lots of football to be played, and it's not really a massive margin. So
the premiership is up for grabs, and the championship's up for grabs.
Absolutely.
So that's it. Well, that's it for the action. This week, Simon?
Round 6.
But round 6 was actually our respect the game round.
Yes.
In all of Victoria. Respect the game, respect the rules, respect the volunteers, the officials, the players, everyone involved in the game. It was all about that. And there's a lot of players and a lot of people involved in the game that have come from all over the world.
Yes.
We just saw some footage there of people from Tanzania, Germany, Colombia, Zimbabwe, Korea.
This guy here's a Peruvian.
I'm from Peru.
Immigrant. My mum, she's Filipina, makes me half Filipino. She's came over as well.
So you know,
takes
it's
all
not
sorts.
just respect the rules of the game, the laws of the games, but it's also respecting each other. So it's very important. We're a very multicultural society, and football brings us all together. So let's keep it going, and let's make a mark. Respect the game,
And let's
respect
have
each other.
fun. Let's have fun as well.
Yeah, of course.
That's what it's all about as well. Having fun and having respect and just enjoying yourselves because we live in a pretty amazing world, Carlos. So
It is. Well, that's it. Anyway, we have a week off this week.
except
Well-
those under 14s,
Yes.
give them grief.
Yes.
Don't hold back.
Everyone else enjoy the long weekend, but those under 14s reps will be at Stall, at Albury.
Even
Wodonga.
further, yes.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on that and report back for our next segment of the wrap. But that's it for this week. From Carlos Del Rio.
And Simon Morgan.
Adios.
Ciao.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Au revoir.
I don't know any others.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. What are you going to do on your time off?
I don't know what to do.
And you never walk alone. You